Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing again? Another great day here, Monday morning, start of August. Start on Saturday though, but some people starting the week this week, going back to work and doing what they got to do. So this is the new month start for them, which is also always great. New start, new beginnings. Remember, set your goals this month. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what you got to do and set those goals. And don't just set the big goals, set the little goals that's going to get you to that big goal. Makes things easier for you, and then when you accomplish off those little goals, you can check those things off too as you go along. So you always want to have something set for yourself every day, so you know where you're going, and you know how you're progressing to get there. So make sure you are setting those goals this morning for the month and for the week and for the day. Just start little and just build from there. Today's topic is going to talk about how to develop self belief. I think this topic of self belief will stop people from doing something great or doing something amazing even before they try. You know, Many people believe that self belief, confidence, you would say, are just an attribute that people are born with. And that is so far from the truth. But for those people you say, oh, he was just born with it or she was just born with it, they're doing a good job of creating that self belief, believing in themselves, and moving on from that. And today we're going to talk about 8 pointers on how to maintain and to create that self belief. Um, Self belief encompasses a couple things. It encompasses the belief in yourself, your values, your knowledge, and your abilities. It is important to believe it can affect. It's important to believe in this because it affects everything that you do in life. It will affect your life decisions. It will affect the way you let people treat you, and it also affects how you treat other people. So in everything that we do, there's always two sides of the story. And once you start understanding, what energy you're putting into it, you'll start more understanding the energy you're getting out of it. So the less somebody has in their self-discipline or self-belief, you know, the more they're gonna beat themselves up. The more they're gonna not trust in themselves, the more they're not going to be happy with themselves. And the more you have, it's going to show more confidence. It's going to put you in positions in life where you will be going for that next promotion at the job, or that next goal at the gym, or whatever you're trying to accomplish. Having this self-belief is definitely going to put you in that position to move to the next step. So this is a big topic. Now, like I said before, no one is just born with this. This is born out of your life experiences, you know what I mean? And some ways, when you're developing, when you're going through your youth or even in your adult life, some things it's going to really deter you from having this self-belief. And I want to talk about those before we talk about 8 things we can do to start, developing and maintaining that self-belief. But one of the biggest things that can deter anybody from self-belief is an unhappy home. If you're coming home every day as a child or as an adult, and all you're getting is negativity, all you're getting is you're worthless, all you're getting is that B wasn't good enough, or all you're getting is just that negative over and over and over again, this is going to beat up on your self-discipline. It's beat up on your self-belief. This is going to keep beating up on that, and that is something that you should consciously, if you're the parent or if you're the child, to think about this every day. What are you doing? And you might be saying, well, I just want to make my son better. I want to make my daughter better. I want to build her up. Well, this negativity is not going to be doing it. Negativity equates to negativity. Positivity equates to positivity. Negative peers, keeping those people around you that you choose to have around you, that are just negative all the time. Everybody has that one friend in the group that's just like, oh, that sucks, this sucks, the economy sucks, the president sucks, this person, whatever, all that. And you might agree with it. It might be a valid point. Um, but that negativity, that vibe, it vibrates, and it just doesn't help. It doesn't give you that good feeling of wanting to be positive, and move on from that. Traumatic experiences. Um, some traumatic experiences can be very small. Some traumatic experiences can be very large and need counseling or need to talk to somebody. But make sure you're talking to somebody that knows how to deal with that issue. I mean? You can't talk to your Aunt Jane about your traumatic experience as a child, because she might not be equipped to deal with that. So make sure you are working with somebody to get you through those traumatic experiences, because that stuff could definitely ruin you for your life. And I can understand, but that's tough to come back from any kind of traumatic experience, of death in the family, sexual assault, whatever it might be. But you have to talk to somebody, that's trained, talk to somebody that knows how to help you get out of that rut. Bad decisions, we all make them. We all make those bad decisions. We should have went left and we went right. We should have chose that first job, but we chose the second one, or whatever it is. You made a decision to go out drinking, and that led to something else. Whatever it might be, bad decisions. They happen, though. Bad decisions, that's part of life. That's part of gaining experiences. But once you make a bad decision, own up to the bad decision. Affirm that it was a bad decision. Don't be one of those people who say, well, it wasn't a bad decision, I just had a good time. But no, it was a bad decision. It messed something up. And then don't make it again. It's pretty simple. If you make a bad decision, everybody makes them, but don't repeat it. Because then bad decisions turn to bad habits. And you don't want to create those bad habits. And the last one is that negative thought patterns. If you're always thinking, woe is me, or I can't get any better, or I can't do any better, then this is, my talks in the morning are not for you. I don't believe in that at all. I made a lot of bad decisions in my life. I've done a lot of stupid things. I reflect, and, I've come out of a home that wasn't, probably, overly loving and supporting, what I'm saying? And I had to make a lot of decisions and do a lot of things by myself. But I wouldn't change a thing, because it made me to who I am today. It gave me the motivation to move, to do, to whatever I need to do to make me here today. And I'm still improving. I'm still growing. Because that never stops. You never stop growing. You never stop improving. Find me the person that's perfect. I'm damn lie. All right. So, all right. So here's the 8 things you can do to develop the self-belief. Okay. 1, know what you want to be. What I'm saying? You got to have the goal. You got to know what you want to do. To me, I want to be a good salesperson. I want to be able to give an experience to a customer that they haven't gotten anywhere else, provide them with a good product, and make that work. That's what I want to do. That's my goal for professionally. For home, I want to be a good husband. I want to be a good dad. My little boy is the world to me, and I want him to live in an environment that's full of positivity, love, encouragement. Period. Those are my 2 big things that I want to do. Affirm yourself. Every day, get up. I'm a good dad. I'm a good husband. I'm a good salesperson. I'm a good whatever you are. Affirm it to yourself. What I'm saying? Repeat it to yourself. I'm going to have a great workout. I'm going to go and read this book, and I'm going to learn some good stuff from it. I'm going to do this. Whatever, affirm it to yourself. Keep affirming it to yourself. Face your fears. This is a big one. What I'm saying? Will Smith told a story one time about him going skydiving and how crazy scared he was before he even got into the plane. And after that, it was the most great experience of his life. Fear is something that is made up in your mind. It's made up in your mind. Like, you don't know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, but some people just fear it all the time, and that fear stops them from moving forward. It stops them from the next step they want to take. You know what I mean? So, face your fears. Address your inner critic. When you're affirming that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, well, I'm a great mom, I'm a great dad, whatever it is, you're gonna have that little piece in your brain that goes, no, you're not, what'd you do there, what'd you do that, what'd you do this, and all that kind of. Face that person. You know what I'm saying? If it is something that you need to improve on, then write it down, jot it down, say, hey, look, put it on a sticky note, put it on your mirror, whatever you got to do, but face that inner critic. And be prepared to win. Now, this is probably something that we need to do more often, but we have things that are coming up in our lives, or whatever it might be. Like, you go into the gym tomorrow morning, right? And you're not a morning person, so you don't like getting up at 5:30, 6, 6:37, whatever's early for you. So what you do, you go to bed at midnight. You don't prepare anything for the morning. So when you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, now you got to go find your workout clothes. You got to go find your shoes. You got to go find your special headphones, or your iPhone wasn't charged last night, so now you don't have no music. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared to win the next day. So make sure your stuff is together, and when you get up in the morning, everything's right there and you're ready to knock it out. And you can use this in every aspect of whatever you're doing. Encourage others. You're gonna learn that if you put that positive energy out, and I'm learning this from my videos and talking with people, like, if you're putting that positive energy out, you're going to get that positive energy back. So you want to continue to encourage other people, because that's going to just encourage you and build your self-belief in you, because people are going to stop and say thank you, and give you those times where it's, Dan, I was feeling real low, and I seen your video, or after we talked, or whatever it is, I felt so much better. And that stuff definitely helps. It encourages your self-belief in yourself. Take care of yourself. Take that time for yourself. If you need an hour a day or whatever it is, take your hour. Create that time for you. Make that space, and take care of yourself. Whatever you need to do during an hour. I don't care if it's getting your nails done, if it's going to the gym, if it's going for a walk, if it's going to shopping, or whatever, if it's just a drive, or whatever it is. Create that space for you. Just create it. And then cut out the negative acquaintances. Cut out those people. They're not there for you. It's not helpful for you to continue to be in that relationship, because it's not helping you grow as a person. It's not helping you in your self-belief. And I bet, as more and more learning I do, those negative people in your life are also manipulating you. They're taking advantage of you. They're using your lack of self-confidence to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? And they want to isolate you, and they want to keep you by yourself. So you gotta pay attention to those negative people in your life. They're just not worth it. They're not worth being in your life. You're better off being alone than being with somebody that's just not making you happy, or just bringing you down all the damn time. So you got to make sure that you see that for what it is, and take appropriate action. So again, those are the 8. Then those are the 8 to develop your skills. I encourage anybody that's watching this video, listening to me talk and whatnot, if you have or any concerns, or you want to just reach out to me, send me a message. If I don't know, I'll put you into with somebody that does know. I don't know everything, but I love to read. Been on this world for going on 41 years. My birthday's this month, so I turned 41 this month. Been through a lot of things, and I had to battle hard. So I'm here to help. I really am. So if you need anything, please just reach out. It's not hard to find me. So hopefully you guys kick Monday's butt. I think it's supposed to rain here in Virginia today, next couple of days. If you get hit by this storm, I pray for you and your family. Make sure everything goes well. Nothing crazy happens. But be safe out there, and go kill today, right? Get it done. Later, guys.